So there's one guy, he came for a session and he had it's almost like a deep dislike for a certain type of people from a certain background. He just was always complaining about them and the habits and things they did. And you're going to be ahead of me here. You're gonna guess the rest. I took him back to one life where he persecuted these particular people and did really, really bad things. And it's almost as if that persecuting, he had to work, it was his job in a way, and he worked himself up into this state where he massively disliked him. He had to get into that state in order to persecute them in the previous life. And that had carried over to this life. But I felt it's that instinct, I felt there was more. So I took him to another lifetime, and we found 3 lifetimes where he'd actually been of that background. It was fascinating, and he felt what it was like to be persecuted, to be attacked, to be hated for who you were or where you were from. And it's why that last lifetime was so much, he was the persecutor. It made him feel more in control, because in the previous lifetimes, he had no control. He was just persecuted wherever he was. It was quite hideous. But anyway, afterwards, he was quite ashen to think he'd actually been a number of lifetimes from the culture that he hated so much. And to also know that when he was of that culture, he wasn't the bad guy. He was the bad guy when he persecuted people from that culture. Yeah. So if you really dislike a certain country or race of people, maybe you've had experiences that you